Big Tigger has found himself in a heap of trouble right here. He was recently arrested.
Just hours ago, we learned that V103's Big Tigger now facing charges after his arrest last Saturday. Well, Tigger, whose real name is Darian Morgan, is facing aggravated battery and cruelty to children after he was accused of putting his hand on his wife. Now, according to this arrest warrant, his wife, Alicia Brown, claims that she found text in his phone between him and another woman. This led to a fight. At some point, Morgan began recording her with his phone. Brown says that she snatched the phone, which led to him tackling her, causing her to bruise her lip. At some point, according to these warrants, Brown began unplugging his computer. It was then when she says he restrained her. And after multiple times of telling him to leave her alone, she says that is when he began pushing her out of the room. Now, according to this warrant, she lost her footing and hit her face on the door.
Now, according to the warrant, she lost her footing and fell into the door. Well, the videotape that you're going to see a little bit later is going to show, because we have the footage from inside his house, which shows a different story. Let's go to that footage right here.
There you go. Never plug it back up. This is yours.
I am bleeding.
This is yours.
I'm bleeding, so take a picture. No. Take a picture. Huh. Take a picture.
Alicia, stop.
Take a picture.
Alicia, stop.
Get off.
Now, what you can see is the mirror right here. Don't worry, it's going to loop with a more zoomed in picture.
Get off of me. Get off of me.
Boom. Now, does it look like she lost her footing when she ran into that door?
There you go. Never plug it back up. This is yours.
I am bleeding.
This is yours.
I'm bleeding, so take a picture. No. Take a picture. Huh. Take a picture.
Alicia, stop.
Take a picture.
Alicia, stop.
Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me.
I'm not sure she lost footing right there. This is why you never put your hands on a woman, because now his life is in the hands of, did he intentionally throw her into the door, or was it she who lost her footing? Yeah, this is bad. Now, he would go on to make a statement, right? Because here's her footage right here. This is her. Someone asked my husband why my face happened. Right? That's her after the fact. After, I don't know how many stitches she received. Big Tigger will put out a statement. He's like, look, man, I see what's out there against me. I want to set the record straight.
Good morning, Atlanta. I'm extremely privileged to be here this morning, back at work. Over the past several days, there's been significant public discussion and speculation regarding my personal life. I understand this can happen being a public person. I've been doing radio now 32 years and television for 29. I appreciate first and foremost the support and concern that so many people have shown. I want to say categorically, these allegations.
Bro, what do you mean categorically? Categorically.
And accusations that have been circulating about me are false, untrue, not happening, didn't happen. Additionally, it's important to clarify that Francesca and I have never been anything more than friends and respected colleagues. I'd like to apologize to you, Francesca, for the impact of these last few days or this last week. I hope you accept my apology.
So remember, the wife accused him of cheating with his co-host based on what looks to be text message she saw in his phone. And that's what led to the physical altercation.
Out of respect for everyone involved, I ask for grace, privacy, and restraint as my family navigates this difficult moment. For more than 30 years, I've had the privilege of serving this in many communities through music, entertainment, and connection. I I remain grateful for the trust so many of you have placed in me throughout that journey, and I intend to continue living and leading in that manner worthy of that trust. And to all the people who have either quietly or loudly stood up and stood 10 toes for me, I appreciate it. For the people who have reached out to check on me, I appreciate you. No name dropping necessary. You know who you are.
Now, you would think this would be like, oh my God, this is horrendous because you saw the footage. It actually gets a little worse, right? Because with the footage, after the footage was released and after he was arrested, a restraining order was actually granted against him.
Just got our hands on a new court document that shows a judge has ordered Atlanta radio host from B103, Big Tigger, to stay away from his wife and children. She was granted a temporary protective order yesterday. Big Tigger, as you may know, was arrested over this past weekend on battery charges. He has since been released and denies all of the allegations.
Damn.
Just got our hands.
Look, you can deny the allegations, but I'm going to explain something to you guys. With a video like this, right? When you see this video, she could say, oh, well, I don't want to press charges, because she actually makes a statement and says he's not abusive or anything like that. Even the arrest warrant says she lost her footing, right? But you combine that with the fact that she did put out that video showing her face bashed open. He did that. Now, whether you want to play it as it's not what it looks like, then it is what it is. But here's her statement. She says right here, I want to be clear. I've never called my husband an abuser. Social media has drawn its own conclusions from information that was shared, but those conclusions are not statements I've made. I respect the legal process and believe law enforcement should be allowed to do its job without interference from anyone, including me. It sounds like she's not going to testify against him. I mean, this is the father of your newly born child, but you never know. She put the video out. And TMZ, if you see a video with the TMZ logo on it, that means they purchased it. This is a purchased video. They own the rights to it. That's why they usually they watermark it TMZ, because they got the rights. As we go on, in recent days, many claims, opinions, and narratives have circulated publicly. While I understand that people will form their own views, I remain confident that the facts will speak for themselves in due time. Until then, my focus remains on my family, my peace, and protecting those I love. I love my family and will not engage in public debate, speculation, or personal attacks and bitterness. I am not hiding and stand firmly by my own character and integrity. I respectfully ask for patience as I follow the guidance of my legal counsel and allow the process to unfold. Thank you for those who have extended prayer, support, and understanding during this time. Now, it's being reported that she has since then has gone on to file for divorce. I mean, as she should. I mean, whether it's infidelity or the fact that he restrained you and threw you through a door or you slipped, that will be for the courts to decide. Let me know what you guys think about Big Tigger. Me personally, I think his career is done. The video is a horrendous look. Whether she says, hey, I slipped and fell, the classic trope, I slipped and fell through a door. It doesn't look like he meant to throw her into a door, but that's up for interpretation. He looks like he wanted to get her out of his office. And she may have been on to discovering something. And as he's dragging her along, her head just happens to run into the door and she collapses. But let me know what you think. See you in the next video. Peace.